For this new piece, I've been experimenting with some different materials. I previously experimented with some pieces of felt that I'd found, and so I ordered some pieces of linen, and I thought that the bright colours would stand out really well on the black, which also looks a bit like the night sky. So I just let my hand go wherever it wanted, and it drew what looks like a bird over what looks a bit like a ball of wool or a beach ball. And I did find that there was a soccer ball nebula within the Cygnus constellation. And then to the left of the bird, I drew what looks to me like a dog's head, which always makes me think of Sirius. There's like a stick figure and an arrow next to it underneath, which could perhaps relate to the Orion hunter. And then the final piece looks like this. I could probably draw around and do some pieces in between, but I just quite like the brightness of the characters against the black cloth. It's funny whenever I do this sort of freehand drawing or guided drawing that I always worry at the beginning that nothing's going to come, and then I'm always pleased with the end result. Sort of the idea of letting go of expectations. I think the piece I most like looking at is the bird, but the piece that made me happiest to draw was the arrow. And there's a slight close-up of the arrow, which has also got that sort of oval type symbol on the end I've talked about several times in the last few days. There's this cute little alien type figure with one eye at the bottom, and it looks a bit like it's stretching out towards that ball as well. I haven't looked up to see what that could symbolise, if anything, yet. At the top and off to the side, so I've changed it to be upright, but it's actually on its side in the drawing, is this, which just looks like a bird, like a bit like a rooster with 3 feathers coming off it, sat atop what looks like a harp. Also looks a bit like a snake coming around to like eat its own tail type of thing. There's this dragony type figure underneath the dog, and it's got some sort of symbol in its head that I feel like I've seen before, but I can't quite find it this morning. And then top right is what looks a bit like a T or a cross with a bit of a tail or a star at the bottom. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please.